Hey, we're the Wiggles!
Anthony Field is a founding member of iconic children's entertainment group, the Wiggles. Before then, he played in Australian rock band The Cockroaches, with his big brother Paul Field on lead vocals.
Hello!
Hello! These days, Paul manages the Wiggles, and their combined talents have contributed to the band's worldwide success. This is It Takes Two.
I'm the middle child of 7 children.
Marsha. I didn't know there was a middle child with 7. Is there 3? I guess, yeah. I'm the baby of the family at 56 years old.
Our household was in Sydney's West, and so Mum, who loved music, she said learning to play music was as important as learning to read and write. So we were all taught an instrument. Music was our solace and salvation, so we naturally started at high school playing together.
Wait up, baby.
Oh, it was good. We really weren't very good on the music, but we had personality, and we just wanted to play music, and so we formed the Cockroaches and, started playing around the pubs. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, let's go.
We were playing in clubs in King's Cross as teenagers, We had the best fun, and I think that's one of the reasons crowds come to see us. We enjoyed ourselves and it rubbed off. So the Cockroaches had some great success. We toured for about a decade and had a couple of albums out. Just as successful as you could be. It was a real dream. And by that stage I had a son, Luke. I was married to my wife, Pauline, and we had a little girl, Bernadette. It was a beautiful little thing. And she died of sudden infant death syndrome. Something you never, ever get over, It's still with me. So, yeah, we kind of limped on for a little while and still played, but the joy had largely gone out of it. Yeah, so it was very tough. Yeah.
When Bernadette passed away, it took all the fun out of the Cockroaches. Life was a bit more serious all of a sudden. I left the Cockies and decided to get to join the army. Signed up for 3, and then the sergeant said, "Look, we'll make you a Lance Corporal if you stay." And I went, I'm going to try something else. Then I went to the Institute of Early Childhood Studies to get a teaching degree in early childhood. And while I was there, I met Murray and Greg. Already knew Jeff, of course, but that's where the Wiggles came about.
Get ready to wiggle. We've been ready for so long. Get ready to wiggle.
It was actually at a band meeting of the Cockroaches, and Anthony, when he's into something, is 100%, and said to us, we should do an album of kids' music, which at the time was like saying, let's fly to Mars, We just didn't get it.
This is a story of a not-so-scary dinosaur named Dorothy.
We did this tape. I gave it to a couple of... I was teaching at preschool. A couple of the parents I gave it to see what the kids... Anyway, the next day a lady came in, one of the mums, and said, "I want to strangle you 43 times. My child played Dorothy the dinosaur." And as soon as she said that, I went, okay, this is connecting.
Dorothy the dinosaur.
My children were in the first videos, and they were setting up an office, and Anthony said, do you want to come on as manager? And
because he's diligent, tenacious, all those other things, if you replay that.
When I started as manager in the late 90s there, within a year or two, they'd really built themselves up to being the most popular children's act here in Australia. But we started taking steps. So we went to arenas in Australia. And then within a few years, we went to the States and overseas. And that's where the dreams came true. Yeah, it's interesting. Because in the Cockroaches, we toured 3 brothers, and there are moments that weren't fun. We fought, and we weren't the Brady Bunch. We deal with things pretty quickly, and so there are times when, we have full and frank discussions, but we know what our roles are and what our job is and respect each other hugely,
Well, Paul is a very creative, tenacious, industrious, loyal, honest brother. And, you can't ask much more than that.
Paul, what have you learned from Anthony? What has he taught you?
Again, I think to trust your instincts. And Anthony has always been a mixture of the canary down the mine, just going, this isn't working, or it's not fun, or we need to change it. I think the biggest thing, there's a lot of family in the business, you know. The biggest thing is trust. And, you know, we're on each other's side no matter what.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.